What's up, everybody? Tommy here, Math Productions. Good evening. I had to make a video about this. It's going to be short. It's a short behind the screen, but it's the craziest thing that I've seen to date on creations for the mods for Starfield, right? Craziest thing I've seen, and I have to know more of the story. I have to know more of the story. I'll throw it out here right away. I'm going to say it again at the end. A call to action. If anybody has more information in the sense of like context for the full story behind a series of mods that was uploaded to creations today. I'm not going to name the mods. I'm not going to name the mod author. I'm not going to show any of the mod on screen. I think it's hilarious. So I was just checking through Discord, right? Let me give you guys a story how I came across this. And by the way, so I don't got my little holder thing, right, that I normally be doing on this. I have my phone in a little holder thing, so it's a little easier to be stable. I'm literally just holding my phone in my hand, passing it back and forth between my hands. I apologize. It is what it is. And also shout out to, look, so one of the last videos I did was about X2357's content creator appreciation hats in the game. Way cool, super awesome cool. Check out everything I have to say about that mod in that video. But in real life, right, IRL, I put a picture up before on the channel, but my homie Bag Clams Gaming 83, Bad Clams 83. If you're familiar with the channel, you see them all the time. Not only in the comments, supporting what we're doing here, right, and helping out in the community with what we're doing here, right. But if you're a fan of just using mods in Starfield, I'm sure you've come across Bad Clams 83's work, whether it be custom weapons. The biggest one that I champion for them is their legendary weapons and armor effects overhaul. It's fantastic. They've done ships. Plus they have a body mod or whatever with different clothes and stuff like that. Super cool, right? Great segue back to what we're talking about here, right? So somebody posted today just for Xbox on creation. I guess actually, wait. So we found out too, it's on Nexus. When I say we, I came across this specifically. I was scrolling through Discord. I stopped over at Ghost Rider 231. Again, he is the mod author of my favorite mod for the game, Xenomaster, right? And I was stopped at Ghost Rider's Discord to see what was happening. And he had posted something about these mods, right? Something about mods or whatever. And so I went to my Google search bar, clicked on it. Starfield Creations was one of my most recent ones anyway. Clicked that bad boy, clicked the link to go to Creations, and then I clicked the filter and I changed it to new, and bro, there was like 20 of these mods. It's like a base one, there's like a foundational one that you have to have, and then like 20 other variations and add-on type mods and stuff like that. But it's all just straight up new dudes, right? We're talking graphic, NSFW. If you click on the mods, because I had to for science, right? I was like, there's got to be images of this, right? Let me see what it's talking about here. And of course, there was images. And we're not talking like run-of-the-mill, like, hey, these proportions on body sizes are, you know, animated, whatever, NSFW because of that. Legitimate NSFW, right? And it's posted, and I think that, so Ghost Rider and we were laughing about this. I saw that, went back into the Discord, was like, bro, what is that? They're like, I don't know, bro. And so they found out on Nexus that the same mods are uploaded for Nexus, right? So that's PC as well. So somebody never made any other mods before, made this series of mods, uploaded it. The way I see it, there's like 3 possibilities, right? And this is what I need help finding out. because the way my brain works, when I think something is hilarious and I don't know if it's like a superficial thing or if there's like some depth behind what they're doing, I want to know. Like, I have to know. So that's what I'm hoping somebody here knows, or can give us some breadcrumbs to find somebody who knows, right? But this is what I've decided, right? These are the options. 1, just a basic level troll. Somebody that would be like, this would be funny, right? We're going to put some dude genitalia in various states of being. We're going to put these in the game, take pictures of it, put it on creations and Nexus, just to be funny, right? Maybe. Option 1. No other meaning, just to be funny. They know it would be funny. Genitalia jokes, gas jokes, poo jokes, whatever. Those... If you're like me and you're always going to be a 12-year-old at heart, you're probably always going to chuckle at that. It doesn't need much deeper meaning, right? Option number 2. Genuinely, somebody's just real into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want that for the game. They want that when they're playing the game. Do you, homie? I don't care. Like, that's cool. It doesn't matter if I'm into it or not, if they're into it or not, them. If you're into it, do you, be happy. And the fact that you're sharing something like that, that's bold. And that does take balls, you know what I'm saying? So, respect. So, if you just wanted that, and you're like, bro, this ain't even supposed to be funny, you're thinking this is hilarious, that's borderline disrespectful, because I just wanted this in my game. Can't even take that shit seriously. Oh, I'm sorry. First cuss of the Starfields. I can't even take that stuff seriously. But maybe you are taking it seriously, so I apologize if I'm being disrespectful to you. 3, this is the one that I kind of hope it is, and why I can't let it go. Maybe somebody thinks that the fact that, like, female body mods with cartoonish proportions, and there are some mods that remove clothing entirely, always marketed towards the female characters, and those are not only not, like, laughed at like I'm doing to this mod, but people want those. They're some of the most popular, most in demand. I've been asked by several people before my opinions, or if I would review specific type of mods that are primarily geared towards changing the proportion of the female characters. Not my thing. I don't need that in a video game when I'm playing. I don't want that personally in a video game when I'm playing. But I have zero, you know what I'm saying, judgment, disrespect, shame, guilt, whatever, towards anybody else for whatever they want in their video game. It's their video game, right? Let them do them. I ain't mad at it. I'm not going to put it on my channel, but I'm not mad at it, right? But maybe somebody wanted to point out some potential hypocrisy of, like, hey, I'm going to take this idea that we're doing with these female characters, I'm going to do it with the male character. And you know what I'm saying? I'm going to exaggerate it to another level, at least, for sure, with the pictures and the mod description. But maybe they're making a point. And to be fair, I don't think I could be mad at them for trying to make that point. I think it's a fair point to try to make, right? And I think once you make that point, then when you put the argument on the table, people at both sides of the table should have their time to say their piece and make their case. And it is what it is at that point. Ultimately, though, for me, I don't care. I'm not a judge or anything like that. I do not care. And I'm not going to judge them on what they want in their game. But again, the way my mind works, when I think something's funny and I don't know why it's funny, like, I know why it's funny, but, like, I want to know the person who made the funny, why they made the funny. I'm going to be thinking about it. And I might never get the answers, and I'm cool with never getting the answers. But if you have any idea what the answer might be, please let us know in the comments below. That's all I'm going to say on that. Another thing I want to point out, in a comment on a recent video and on a couple of the Starfield mod Reddit subreddits or whatever, a fantastic supporter of the channel, not only giving me their time on the videos, but giving me their time in recreating some of the mod lists that I do and the load orders that I do for their own play. That's super humbling for me, super incredible feeling, right? To know that somebody would put faith in what I'm doing to try to spend their own time to try to recreate it, right? And they have kind of recreated it. I found once a post on a subreddit that it looks like it's the 165 mod load order that I had done with some variations. But I need to know kind of the exact load order on that to kind of get an idea on what could be causing the issue. It's an issue I haven't experienced, but I want to point out to the community to see if anybody else has experienced it, right? It could be for me, like when I had the audio bug issue forever because I don't play with noise, so I didn't know that 2 mods specifically were absolutely glitching out the audio in the game, and it was not fixable with the standard audio glitch fix, right? I didn't know until multiple people started telling me, hey, this is happening for me too. That's when I turned the volume up, I experienced it, and we tried to fix it, right? We ultimately got a fix for it, right? So maybe it's something similar to this. Basically what they said, from what I've gathered, is after doing the bank robbery mission in Aquila City, that seemed to be the starting point for them for when the glitch would occur, that anytime they would be out in the wild, if you will, POIs, missions, whatever. I don't have specifics on that, but basically they would say that any of the hostile enemy targets that would normally be engaging with them in combat are not, that they're just fleeing, that they're not engaging at all. The hostile NPCs are not at all engaging with the main character, the player character, and are not only not engaging, but in fact fleeing from them. Definitely frustrating. I haven't seen it in my game, so I'm putting it out to the community. Hopefully, maybe, hopefully not, to be fair. Hopefully this is not a common thing with the load order I put together, if it's being followed exactly as I've put it together. But hopefully somebody in the community will potentially have some insight or have some experience with this issue and maybe be able to offer something to fix it, right? But with that, I'm going to leave you guys for the night. It's been a slow week because it's been a busy week for me in real life with work. I'm not going to have much time to play the game, edit it, and upload some gameplay footage tonight. So I am going to try to get the game footage tonight. But either way, when I'm off after tomorrow, then I'll have a couple days with some free time that hopefully will get a couple more mod reviews out and some more playthrough videos out, right? But as always, I hope that you enjoyed this update. Let me know in the comments below what all you think, what you'd like to see next. I hope you consider subscribing to the channel. It helps me out a lot when you do. And again, if you have any idea what's up with these like 20 mods, I think they're gone now, but it was hilarious to me. Job well done. If it was a prank or a troll or whatever, just to get some chuckles out, right? I hope you see this and know that you got those chuckles from me. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was super funny, and I am super intrigued to know the story behind that for sure. But I hope you guys have a great Friday night and a great weekend ahead. I hope that you guys have done okay with the storms. We had some real bad storms come through the area this week, and I hope that you guys are all safe and doing well. So have a good time, good night, and I'll see y'all next time.